All right, guys. So we're gonna move forward. Mike, can I grab you? So we've kind of gone over the idea. So let me put this down and look at more context. So, um, remember the mechanics at work here. This is like a lot of times. Look at this way. A lot of times, if you ask the question of a technique, why does this move work? What is it that's making this move effective? It'll kind of unlock a little bit of the understanding of what I need to make happen to make it work, right? So you think about these two variations on the hip up sweep. Let me actually do that here. The first one, what makes it work is this. Let me just have you ready there. If I bump Mike in that direction, so go ahead and post your hand. Okay. If his hand is posted back there, that's like a really weak post position. Right now, let's say we go back. The big difference between if I push him this way, because that's a pretty strong move position, right? But if I get his hand to post in this back corner here, that's a weak post position. The reason why the first one works is because that's a weak post position. Yeah? The reason why the second one works is, if I can just grab your arm, is if I take Mike's arm and I just like drag him this way, it'll flip him over. Yeah? But these are obviously, based on when you show them out of context, completely different ways to move. Okay? Let's put some context on it. Why would I do one versus the other? Well, I mean, first reason could just be personal preference. Yeah. But let's say I want to progress this attack chain a little bit further. So say I'm like in a guard. We're here. Say hands on the floor. It's just boom. So I'm going here, and I go to bump him back, and he posts his hand. Right? So we get to this point. All I'm going to do from here is take the wrist and replace his wrist with my body. Like wherever his hand was, that's where my body goes. And I end up in like a picture perfect Kimura position. From here, glue the elbow to my chest, like really tight, and just turn. So I'm not like lifting his arm. He's like, Mike, tell me when that's a tap.
Okay.
Yeah, right? You're fine, right?
Yeah.
I want to pinch everything in, and I just want to turn my shoulders to look at his head. You see what I'm saying, guys? I'm not doing this. This is like bad on your shoulders, so let me know, Mike.
No, you're good.
But do this. What he's going to eventually do is swing his arm out.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. I don't want to do any of that. That's stupid. I want to pinch everything in tight, and then I just turn my upper body to look at his head. So we go back. I'll show that again. We're here in the guard. So let's see, we'll keep the hands there this time. Scoot, big high five. Ha! Come up, he posts. So now, what I want to do is I want to put my body where his hand is. See what I'm saying? So because he's on this arm, this is easy to attack. Right? It seems counterintuitive because the other way I grab the arm, right? But we'll talk about why I don't do that in the other context, or why it's harder. So I'm going to kind of hug this for base, and then basically my post is just going to attack his post. Boom. I scoot my hips as far to where his hand was as possible. This leg is hugging his low back. I can lock a guard if I want. I don't really normally bother with that. But I pinch everything in tight and I turn my shoulders to look at his head. Now you ask, why wouldn't I do that the other way? Well, I mean I can, but say we're here. Boom. Come up. I'm this. Okay? Mike, don't let me get a Kimura grip on you.
Okay.
It's kind of awkward, right? Like even now, if I go, I'm going for the sweep. He's like, maybe he locks his hands around my body to stop the sweep or something, right? It's like to get to the Kimura from here. I'm bringing everything in at these weird angles. His hands are in the optimal, like defend a Kimura position. Does that make sense? Let me show you guys something cool though. You know, so again, just to reiterate, it's hard to get a good Kimura grip from this point. You know, when he's like bared down on this. But if we reset a little, if I bump in the post, there it is. I mean, look at that, right? Look at how vulnerable that arm is. You pretty much, you know, there's a lot of options you get with this post. You can go to some more advanced stuff. Triangles right there. Like, there's a really great, if I can get him to put his weight on that hand, I have a lot of options. But, here's like, I think the coolest part. So I'm here. I was going to show this on Wednesday, but I'll just show this. So I'm here. Boom. Big sit up. I make him post. I get to that Kimura, right? And he manages to block it. Like he's defending his hand, right? Well, That's where that rotation comes in. Nice. See what I'm saying? So if his arms are close to my body, then the rotation makes sense because he doesn't really have a post. So I can take him that way. If he has posts, then I got to take him in the direction where the posts are weird. And so I take him in the back corner. So we'll partner up. Let's work on, so grab you one more time. Actually, you know what? Can I grab you time? So you can see it.
Yeah, I can.
So work on this. First option. So look at it, get hands on the floor. Boom, big high five. And remember guys, this is not like, think about it, I really want to like high five a friend. So boom, I'm going to make a post. And then from here, see like this point where his hand is on the mat, this arm, like, got a lot of weight on that. So you have a lot of weight on that hand, John? Yeah.
No,
Yeah. So either way, you don't have to adjust for it. But like, basically the point is this is keeping you from falling. So I'm holding on to this, and then I'm just going to take this hand. I'll try to do it. It's kind of hard to do slow, but I'm going to take this hand and sort of like push it while I scoot underneath. And then I'll go later. You have pretty tight shoulders, right? Yeah. So I'll just imagine I have to grip, and I'm just going to turn my body. So everything's pinched in tight, and I turn my body. Think about it. Turn my body to, I just want to turn my shoulders to see his head. Now, let's say I get here, so we'll reset a little bit. I went for this Kimura, and out on the way in, he grabbed a hold of my body. I can't get the grip. At this point now, let's go for here, just go to that other one.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense, guys? Excellent, let's partner on work it out. 1, 2, 3.